Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video, which is a roundup of all the things that I have finished and been working on in the month of November. As I said, this is the monthly roundup for the month of November 2025, and I've got some finished objects to share with you, some works in progress that you've seen, but I've made some progress on, and even a new project that I have gotten started, or a couple of them actually. So let's start with what I have finished, and I'm going to go grab it from my shelf over there. Hang on. All right, I have been participating in a crochet-a-long hosted by Cassandra at Craftably Ever After and Robyn at Crochet Jolly on Instagram, and they did a 4-week crochet-along called Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Now, you can check out Cassandra's blog that she has, her online blog, and all the patterns are up there, and I will put a link to everything, to everyone I talk about, all the patterns, and to Cassandra's blog down below, where you can find this pattern and jump in for the month of December. Now, I did not do every pattern that she and Robyn put out. It was a lot, and I was working on some other projects, and so I kind of chose what I wanted to do each of the 4 weeks in November. I do have some short form videos on my channel. If you want to check those out, I'll put a link to those. They'll kind of scroll through those, and you can click and find those. And as I said, in the description box below. Okay, so let's get to it. So the first week was the snowman, and the second week was what the snowman was wearing. So there were several, as I said, options for hats, and I think for the sweater, maybe an option or two. There's definitely a scarf. Anyway, I did one of the hats, and I did the pom-pom a little different. I decided to make like a regular pom-pom that you would put on an adult or child beanie. And then this is the sweater pattern. So I chose those two from week number 2. Then week number 3, there was a wreath, a garland, a Christmas tree. There might have been something else. I chose the Christmas tree. I did not make the wreath. The garland was stars, so I made one to put on top of the tree. But yeah, there is my tree that I made with the star on top, and I really love it. So we had, after week 3, the snowman and the tree. And then week 4 were all sorts of fun animals, friends for the snowman. There was a cat, a dog, a bird, another snowman baby, and I chose the dog. So I made the dog. The dog and the cat were similar. You just did different ears. And so, yeah, so there we go. I have, let's see if I can hold them all up together. There is my snow family. And yeah, I have done a little bit of decorating back here, and so I have put them on the shelf. Also, I have some crochet items right there as well that I will show you in a little while. So those are finished objects. I had a lot of fun doing it. It was kind of nice that I decided, for my own sanity and joy, to just do a few, not to try to do everything like I did with Cassandra's uh, crochet-a-long. Was it in August, September, something like that? That was the bear in a box. And I actually gave my bear in a box to a sweet little girl. Her mom works with my husband at the church. She does a lot of admin work and things like that. She keeps very busy and yeah, helps a lot, not just my husband. There are several kind of in his suite of offices that she helps. She is very busy, very organized, and yeah, I hopefully blessed her daughter with a bear in a box. All right, so let's move on to what I am wearing. You may have noticed that I got a new toy, a microphone that I am trying out. But as you can see, let me slide my chair back. I finished my crochet vest. Let me get my hair out of the way, and here it is. I absolutely love it, almost, and I'll explain in a minute. But yeah, it is so soft. It is so nice. It's been blocked so the arms fit really nice over a button down shirt. And yeah, I really love the way it turned out. Except, as I said, for one thing. And that is, well, let me stand back up again and show you. Because I have it folded, and because it is way longer than I really want it to be. It's not bad. I just don't want it down. Let me back up a little more. Down cover. I'm standing on my tiptoes down to my hips. I really wanted it to hit kind of the waistband of my jeans so that you can see when I wear a shirt underneath it, and want to leave that shirt out. And so, yeah, it turned out after blocking to grow longer. It did help with the sleeves, as I said, and they actually fit perfect. And the neckline hits exactly where I want it to hit. But the length turned out quite a bit, about 4 inches longer than I was hoping for. And so my plan is to rip back the ribbing and some rows of the double crochet and get the right length, because I love it. It is so lightweight, made with fingering weight yarn. I think it will be great to wear even in the spring and summer over a short sleeve t-shirt, or even over a strappy top, maybe with a jacket like a denim jacket, something like that over it. And so really excited about wearing it. I love the color still. It is exactly what I was looking for. Green with tweed, not too lining green. I really like this color of green. So as a reminder, I've said it in many videos, it is Passion Yarns. I actually don't have the label with me. That is for something else. It is Passion Yarns, and it is the colorway Avocado. It is their fingering uh, weight yarn. It is not sock yarn. It is mostly superwash merino, and then I can't remember the percentage, 5 to 7% of the tweed, the Donegal tweed. And so, but really love it. I think that's why it's stretched out. Wool does stretch when it grows, when you block it. The fibers relax, and so it ended up just being longer than I want it to be. But an easy fix because it was done bottom up in the round. So I think I can just find where I started. I may have to cut something there, but then can just unwind it and get it to the right place, and then go uh, basically top down to do the ribbing. So yeah, we'll fix that, but very, very much happy with the rest of it and the way it fits and the color. And yeah, so excited about wearing it for Christmas because it is green. All right, so the vest pattern I took from Viv at Viv Crochets, and she has a YouTube channel. She is on Instagram. I think there is a dot, so I think it's Viv dot crochets on Instagram. And she has this tutorial up. It does use 4-weight worsted weight yarn in her tutorial, or her pattern uses that. That's what she uses. And so I did some adapting to make it fit with the fingering weight yarn. All right. So the other thing that I have actually finished is my Battle of the Stitches project. I can't show you, but week 3, let me check my calendar. I am looking at notes, and I'm going to open up my calendar. So week 3 is Wednesday, is December 17th. So on December 17th, I will put out a short form video that is the reveal of my project for Battle of the Stitches. So be looking out for that. I have also linked the participants in this video, and will link it in my short video of who's participating, so you can check out their projects, because between week 3 and the live, which I am not sure, week 4 is actually Christmas Day. Week 5 is New Year's Day, but I will keep you informed when the live is coming out. You get to vote between the reveal in week 3 and the live in week 4. And yeah, so check out everybody's channel so you can make an informed decision when you vote. You will vote on Heather at Strings and Threads, on her channel, in her community post page. She puts up a poll for you to vote in, and then Teresa at Critters Crochet, her channel will host the live. But all that will be in the description box below. So wish I could show you that project, but not until week 3 on Wednesday. So if you haven't checked out, I did a short form tutorial that is also done of the stitch that we used. It's called the parquet stitch. And then I did a sneak peek that's coming out on the same day that this video is coming out. So today, which is the 10th, you should see a sneak peek of the project. And you can put in the comments, love to know if you have a guess on what I have made. All right, so those are, making sure, those are my finished projects. All right, so what has been getting a lot of love from me? Well, first of all, I really worked hard on my mosaic blanket. I did show a little bit in my last video that came out last week, Friday. I will put a link to that here somewhere. And but want to show you, if you haven't seen that video, that I have now made it more than halfway through the first row of snowflakes. So every repeat is 2 rows. So here and here is the first, that's the first repeat. And so I've made it more than halfway through the first row of snowflakes. And I'm also changing from the green. The green was fairly long, but now changing to this pretty blue color. So love the way that is turning out. As a reminder, I am using Lion Brand Mandala Bonus Bundle, and this is the colorway Wraith. It is 100% acrylic, and so those are the colors that I have left. So I'm on this blue. It looks like it'll be quite a bit of blue. Then it goes to a little bit lighter blue to kind of a purple to a light purple, light pink, and yellow. And I am using all right, while I bend down and get it, I shouldn't be talking. I'm using Hobby Lobby Baby Bee Sweet Delight. It's the colorway Angel. It is a white. All of this is a 3-weight or DK weight yarn that I am using. So yeah, really, really love how it's turning out. It's so pretty. I really love it. All right. So, next thing that got a lot of love from me is that I have joined in with Heather at Strings and Threads. She's the same one that hosts Battle of the Stitches with Teresa. She is doing an Advent crochet along. So every day from December 1st until the 24th, maybe. I think it's the 24th. I don't think we crochet on the 25th on Christmas Day. But she is doing an Advent crochet along. It's a mystery crochet along. She gives clues every day. And I did this last year. I'm going to go grab. This is what we did last year. And we did different, each day was different pieces. There are these little balls that we did. This was done, I think, one whole piece. We would do a little bit and then we would go back and put some of the ruffle on. I thought it was going to be a gnome, and it turns out to be this cute little Christmas tree house. I thought these, the windows were going to be, and even the black door were going to be like patches on the gnome. But yep, it turned out to be this really cute Christmas tree house. And so this year, she said, we don't need stuffing. It got squished in the packing, and so it's a little lopsided. I have to really move and squish the stuffing around to get it to sit. So I'm just checking to make sure it's not falling off. So this year she said we didn't need any stuffing, and we needed a main color. So I am using this cone. It is, I have a second one in case I ran out because I made a market bag with this. It is Peaches and Cream, and it is 100% cotton, and this colorway I think is called Panorama. Yep, Panorama. It's so pretty. I really, really love it. I love all those blips of pinks and blues, and there's some purple in there. And so I am using that, not white, as my main color. And then we need some Christmas colors. And so I chose this. This is some just scrap cotton. I think this one is, yeah, it's I Love This Cotton there. And this is the colorway Sage. So I picked this green. And then I picked This was little mini. I think I just bought a box that was on sale of well, let me turn it this way. I love this cotton, and it came with a bunch of minis like this, and I think they're 20 grams a piece. And this colorway is burnt sienna. It keeps getting darker and darker outside because we're getting some rain. So I chose those two colors to go with, there you go, my main color. Not exactly traditional Christmas colors, but I think they are great. And then we also need a little bit of black. This black is actually, I had to buy some black cotton, and this is actually Mainstay, 100% cotton. And I keep moving. Stop moving. There we go. And I think it's just the colorway black. And it is. So this is what we have done so far. And I've got all the strings attached. So yeah, this is what we have done so far. It does have a bottom to it, and then the sides. And you can see where we're starting to add in some black. And yeah, very pretty, very fun. Not sure what the design is going to end up being. We are doing the waistcoat stitch, as you can see, kind of gives it a knit stitch feel. I have a video of me, I'll put here, of me trying to do the waistcoat stitch. It, for me, is not the easiest stitch. I'm hoping that practice makes easier, maybe not perfect, but easier anyway. You can see that I don't always do the waistcoat stitch, so it is a real struggle, but I love the way that this project is turning out. Let's see, this side has a little more of the black coming through as well. So I really do love the way that this is coming out. And it's so much fun to get. It's not much every day. In fact, we're on day 8. I'm filming this on the 8th of December, and so we're 7 days in. If you are seeing it and would like to catch up, but of course there is a playlist, so you can always do it when you have time. You know, you can do it in January, February next year and have a project that you can set out for Christmas. You can also look up the one from 2024 and make, even though you already know what it is, you can make the tree house, the Christmas tree house, and which I said was a lot of fun to make. And so yeah, check out Heather's channel and enjoy. And it's done in bits and pieces. So you could pick a month, like Christmas in July. Pick a month and go through July and do a little bit of this project or a little bit of both of these projects, and then have something ready for when Christmas 2026 comes around. All right. So I have started one other project, and I talked about it, as I said, in my last video about packing for traveling, and I love it. It is completely bringing me so much joy. So I want to grab that so I can show it to you. Okay, so let me show you, because from last week's video, I did change a couple of things, or I changed one thing, let's just say, and that was, I think, and I even put a picture up at the end of it, what yarn I eventually ended up caking up. So this is, I'll show you the two that I talked about before. This is the one that kind of inspired the project, and it is one of a kind from Juneau, Alaska. It is sock yarn, so it is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It is fingering weight, and I don't know that I told you the color in that video. This color is called Changing, no, Changing Tides. I think that is the name. Yes, Changing Tides. Isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love it. Just touches of pink, but the blues and the greens. And the other color was from my Yarnable subscription, and it is the colorway Party Like It's 2023, and I think it was a January colorway. Anyway, there it is. So I had picked those two, and then I was thinking about like a green, I don't know, been on a green kick lately. But I changed my mind. This one is from my Yarnable subscription, and Yarnable is sock weight. I was on the sock weight club, and it's her plush sock base, which is 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. This colorway is Picnic Basket, and I love it. So let's see if I can hold all three of them up together, and there you go. So now the way this project works is I'm starting with the pink, and then I will do the pink and the Changing Tides in stripes, and then I will do Changing Tides and the Picnic Basket, the red, in a chevron pattern, because this is the Chevron Pop Shawl. It is by, I did put her name down. I thought I did. Oh, I've got it down here on the pattern. It is the Chevron Pop Shawl by Tian, Connaughton. I think I said that right. Tian, Connaughton. And I got it off of Ravelry, so that's linked below. And I'll put a picture up on the screen so you can see what it is going to look like. So, yeah, you actually start from the solid tip, which is from the right, and you get to the section with the stripes, and then you finish with the section with the chevron. So I am so excited, and I love it. I love it so much. It was the perfect pattern to take with me on my trip, and this is what I have gotten done so far. And I absolutely love it. I think the pink is going to be solid enough to look good with the Changing Tides yarn uh, in the green with just some fun pops of color. So I absolutely love it. And it is going to be a right obtuse triangle. No, can't be right and obtuse. Hello. But it's going to be um, a right triangle, but really long this end here, because we're doing rows this way. You are not increasing on this side. You're only increasing on this side. So this angle right here will be a very, very, very acute angle. it'll be a right angle shawl, but it will be with this very acute angle. So not a perfect isosceles right triangle, if I'm saying that correctly as a previous math teacher. But so excited. This yarn is so soft. I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. I actually worked on it mostly during the conference. On the ride, I did work on my knit sweater. I'm done with the body, and I think I got to like right at 12 inches. But since this vest stretched so much, I'm going to stop the body there and start the sleeves. Now, the yarn I am using for my knitted sweater is, I think, 60% acrylic. It's more acrylic than it is wool, but there's enough that I just am worried about trying to do it 13 inches like I did this and then it stretch much longer. And so I am going to stop and start on the sleeve. So excited about that. You've seen it a lot. I'm not going to show it because I want to talk about the project that I do want to cast on, which I will in the month of December, because Eleisha at A Lovely Day Knits, A Lovely Day Knits, one day, more than one knits, A Lovely Day Knits. Anyway, she is doing a very relaxed knit along for a any pattern by the designer Kuto Vakika. All right, so I will put a picture up. It is called the Stay Toasty Scarf. The designer's name is Veronika Lindberg, Kuto Vakika, and that is her channel name and her name on Ravelry, where I got this pattern from. And so, yeah, so I'm very excited. It is very beginner friendly. And yeah, looking forward to learning some new knit stitches, designs, and making this really cute scarf. And I am thinking about using, and I showed it in the last video, it's a Barocco 100% baby llama wool. So I'm excited to cast that on and show you the progress in the next video or videos. You never know. It may teach me something along the way that I want to share with you before I actually get the project finished or before December's roundup comes along. So be looking for the Stay Toasty scarf. It is a knit scarf, and yeah, look forward to sharing that with you. All right, let me check my notes because I think that is, yeah, that is everything that I have finished and worked on in the month of December. So thank you so much again for stopping by, for joining me, seeing what all I have been up to in the month of November. And I look forward to, yeah, showing you the reveal of my Battle of the Stitches project. I really love the way it turned out, and to show you more progress on my scarf and even Heather's crochet along that I'm joining. So stay tuned, come back and see me at Leave It to Stitches. And as always, you all who are viewing my videos, who have subscribed, you all bring me a lot of joy, and I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day creating and crafting. Bye.